is age 32. And just thinking about this, her opponent today, fellow Indian Vaishnavi Adka, is only 20 years old, and I'm surmising that Vaishnavi would for long have looked up to Ankita as the standard bearer of what she's trying to achieve. So this is an interesting matchup here today, because in a sense it's Ankita who would have been surely a role model for so many years for Vaishnavi growing up. Quite a gulf in world rankings, but as every connoisseur of tennis knows, world rankings do not really tell you what's going to happen on any given day, and of course that is a whole element of surprise of this great game of tennis. So by world rankings on the WTA, Ankita Reina is 297 in singles, Vaishnavi is number 617, but obviously it's an all-Indian clash and there'll be a lot on the line here for both players, and I am certain that they're both going to go full out, wanting this very important victory here at the L&T Mumbai Open. A good chance to progress, I'm sure each is thinking, and a good chance to impress as well. So I say Ankita Reina, a great ambassador for Indian women's tennis. She was out here last night playing a charity exhibition doubles match with Pratna Tombre against Rutuja Bosale and British doubles specialist Lissy Barnett. They played a charity exhibition doubles, the City of Dreams Cup, and they entertained a lot of children in the process by that match, which was, quite inspiring to watch, to see how much joy and inspiration all of the players gave their young audience. And it finished quite late, but here Ankita is right on time for the first match of the day. And a beautiful day here in South Mumbai. We are about 28 degrees, I'm thinking, and it's like a humid New York US Open day, if that's your point of reference. But it is hot out there. It is very hot out there. It's deceptive for temperature because it's far more humid than you might think. So playing in direct sunlight, we'll see if that has any impact on either player. But both know Indian conditions better than any foreign player ever could. So I am anticipating that it's not going to be an issue for either of these players. So both looking quite relaxed here in the warm-up. Ankita taking the opportunity to reply to some of Vaishnavi's practice serves. A good idea, of course, always to try and hit some returns to get your momentum right from the get-go. And let's see, I think it's going to be the same with Vaishnavi looking to perhaps return one or two of Ankita's practice serves. I guess coming into this tournament, Ankita would have liked to have had more wins under her belt in 2025, but she has got to the second round, of course, in Bengaluru before losing to 22 Wimbledon semi-finalist Tatiana Maria. So this is her fourth tournament in a row of 2025 here in India, having played Pune, Bengaluru, in right order, Delhi, then Bengaluru, then Pune, before coming here to Mumbai, the City of Dreams, as we rightly call it. And we've got a great lineup here on centre court today. This, as I say, is the first match, and then experienced American Amina Bektas will play the very talented Swiss Jill Teichmann. Then we have Elina Predikina playing Shrivali Bamidipati, followed by what might be the marquee match of the day, Lily Miyazaki of Great Britain playing 15-year-old Indian sensation from Tamil Nadu, Maya Revati. So here we go. Love all. Ankita to serve. Good start for Reina. Unforced error from her opponent gets her off to a nice early cushion of 15 love. And this is something that perhaps Adka will try to attack the opponent's second serve. Again, an early indication of a possible red flag for Adka. The second unforced cross-court forehand, gifting the second point to Reina, who stands at 30 love. Nice wrong footing cross-court forehand from Reina. Looking very composed here in the first game. Just the ideal start for her that she would have wanted. There's a certain calmness about her that looks inspiring for her. Finally, Adka finds her lines there with the forehand, a really raking forehand, a great shot to the baseline, a clean winner, and she gets off the mark, which will be a big boost for her. Beautiful shot. Beautiful backhand down the line by Reina gives her the first game, well deserved, playing into an open space there down the line, and will be happy with her start here. Be nice for her to get off to a good service game hold right at the start. Helps relax the player, helps them feel their way into the match, and almost immediately puts a little bit of pressure on the opponent Adka, who will now serve, of course, to try and make it one game all. And what I say is quite a arid atmosphere here. It is warm, there isn't much breeze, it is very humid, but early days. Reina leaves the towel courtside and prepares to return. Adka to serve. So, some good shot making here from both players early on. Deserved 15 love lead for Adka. And although she misses there, Reina shows good ambition, trying to go down the line. It worked for her well in the last game. It's nice to see her going for her shots and looking for the lines rather than playing it safe. So 30 love Adka, and Vaishnavi now will be happy with her own service commencement here at the start of this match. Tries to go down the line, misses the one down the middle. Second serve. Good attack there by Reina. Miss hit on the baseline from Adka, and Reina edges away into game 2. 30-15. Good deep second serve from Adka. Probably came a bit deeper than Reina might have expected, and hence the error with that reverse cross-court forehand return. 40-15, and again, both players looking very assured on serve early on in this first round match. Again, Adka misses down the middle. Good hitting from Reina, obviously wanting to press here early on. Gives herself a little come on and a fist bump as she takes that point convincingly. Just trying to build the pressure on Adka early in this match. Again, the come on from Reina and a little clap from her opponent. Beautiful forehand down the line. Took the ball early and deservedly gets to juice. And you wonder, is this going to be the pattern of this first set at least, with Adka under some pressure to hold serve. Reina obviously building a little confidence here. And these first serve faults will of course give added incentive to Reina to capitalize. Good pressing from Adka. Just get that sense that both players are feeling their way into the match a little bit. Not playing with total relentless intensity at this stage. Obviously preserving a little bit of energy on a hot day. Just trying to sense what the opponent's vulnerabilities are. Convincing at the end there from Adka. Withstood the early pressure and will be very happy with that hold in the end. Both players go to the towel. We're only at 1 game all, but we played a lot of tennis to get to 1 all. And as I say, good shot making from both players. Maybe both just playing a little conservatively at the moment. It's just trying to tease out what may be possible against the opponent, where the weaknesses are. But we stand level at 1 all, Ankita serving. Always important, the first point of a game. Just gives you that little bit of advantage early in the game. 30 love. These are kind of slightly makeable service returns that Adka will wish to be making, because it's a little bit of a gift there. 30 love, Reina. Good press, good return. Very even contest so far, and a good visual treat for us to watch here. So again, Reina with a come on. You felt that she was going to not get that point, but when Adka advanced to the net, somehow the advantage went back to Ankita, who cross-court forehand hit a winner convincingly. Should be happy with the start, Reina. Well, that wide backhand just catching Reina slightly unawares there. It's obviously going to be a match where those who go for the lines, those who exploit the open spaces are going to maybe come out on top. Unforced error there on the forehand from Adka. She'd set the point up beautifully and will be disappointed with that. Reina takes the game 2-1 up, maintains her serve, her holds, and I think Adka will see that maybe as a slight opportunity missed, to be honest. But it's early days and very even, as we say, so far in this match. Hard to call. No one has really looked to be the dominant player so far. Both players playing well. Maybe, as I say, playing a little bit conservatively. But there's a long time for them to exert their influence on the game. As I say, I think right now both players really trying to really experiment and see what the opponent has and what the opponent doesn't have, what might work, what might not work. So it's a little bit of a game of chess at the moment, even though it's tennis, because they're trying to work out the vulnerabilities that they can exploit. But we're still on serve, and Adka will be happy here. Despite that ranking gap that I spoke about at the beginning, when you start the match, no one has a point, and every day is another day. It's not played on paper. Love Reina. And I just feel that she'll want to up the intensity here a bit. You see her on her toes there, ready to return serve. Just get that sense that she's looking to make a move in this game. She's got a second service opportunity here. And she'll be disappointed with that. That has to go down as an unforced error, a somewhat routine forehand return off a second serve, and that's the kind of point where one wishes as a receiver to capitalize. And Adka, with her preferred juice court service down the tee, was successful that time, gets the return she wants and puts away a very convincing winner. 30-15, game 4. Again, a second serve for Reina. What will she do this time? Last time it was an unforced error. Will it be different this time? And like in the first game of this match, Adka just skews a forehand cross court, giving Reina a little bit of hope now as we move to 30 all. I think Reina senses that this could be an opportunity. Again, the first serve missed, puts a little bit more pressure on Adka. Indeed, it is pressure because sadly she coughs up a double fault and gifts Reina a breakpoint opportunity here. Reina on her toes, looking hopeful here. Could be an early problem for Adka as she again misses a first serve. Yeah, so that second serve didn't have much on it, unfortunately for Adka, and a tentative point from her in all respects yields the break. Reina takes a 3-1 lead, and it wasn't that surprising, I guess, in the end, because it was a tentative game by Adka, some errors in there, the double fault of course included, and Reina now serving 3-1 up with the break, and will be very happy with the first few minutes of this match. Just sense whether there's a slight forehand error there that needs to be looked at by Adka and her team. 15 love Reina. Again, slightly unfortunate for Adka. The forehand sails just into the side, just beyond the sidelines. And Reina will look to press forward with her advantage here. Moment of hesitation there on the backhand from Reina. Forehand error again from Adka is her undoing, unfortunately for her. Obviously something she's going to try and reset now. I'm sure she's aware that she's missed a few. And you wonder whether Reina may have sensed there is something there with the forehand can take advantage of, because she serves there and it gets her the point. and she walks to the chair looking confident in converse fashion. Adka just looking a little depleted there as she goes to the chair. As I say, beautiful conditions in Mumbai. At least visually, you have a beautiful backdrop here at the sea court, which has greenery, palm trees. It's a very picturesque location here. Down on court, somewhat brutal conditions. The armchair spectator, kind of full tennis court to behold. Here at the L&T Mumbai Open, and I understand it's relayed every year, and it's looking spectacular. All the players have mentioned this week how and I just have to and there's a case in point. She set the point up. She had a drive volley opportunity there to finish off the point beautifully, but sails into the sidelines, and suddenly we're looking at love 30, and a match that looked so close so early on, it's just, at least in this first set, beginning to slip away from Vaishnavi Adka. Again misses with her favoured down the tee first serve. And Kita thought it was a double fault. I'm pretty much in line with that centre line, and I must admit it looked a double to me, but point continued. Umpire felt it was good, and Adka safely took the point. Raina takes a moment to go to the towel here, just to compose herself, I guess. And is Raina slightly going off the boil herself right now with that comfort of a 4-1 lead? Looked to be sailing towards 5-1 a second ago or two. And some slightly uncharacteristic hitting there from Ankita Raina. Allows her opponent to get out of jail a little bit there, just when she seemed to have all the momentum. Slightly wayward game from Raina. She won't be pleased with herself there. But she does have the comfort of a break still, and she will serve at 4-2, looking to make it 5-2, and hoping to take this first set here in the first round of the L&T Mumbai Open. 15 love. You just wonder whether Adka should try and block some of these returns, just try and get more balls into court. Maybe she wants to play aggressive, yes, but maybe she should just play the ball, block, make some returns, get some confidence back, make Raina play more balls. Raina will be happy to see that hit the cord and go just into the wrong side of the sideline from Adka's point of view. $30 love. So a slightly passive first serve there from Raina, and it set up the point well for Adka, who will be pleased with that. She took a bit of advantage there, looked to press, looked to move forward, maybe slightly upped her intensity, which is what she's going to have to do at this point. And yet, just when you feel she had increased her intensity, I guess it's a commentator's curse that she dumped a routine forehand return into the net. But again, you still feel she should be blocking more returns because she is missing returns and she needs to do something a little different, go to a plan B perhaps. So Ankita, looking composed, looking confident, looking calm. For so long the stalwart of Indian women's tennis. She'll be very pleased with her work so far this morning, deservedly leading 5-2. She's made few errors today, maybe not played quite as aggressively or as attacking as she may wish to, but in difficult humid conditions she's done everything that she's needed to do thus far. As I say, with a low error count, she's managed to keep her game tidy, keep it clean, and allowed her opponent to unravel a little. To be honest, I think there's no other word for it. Adka must reset here to make this a closer contest at this point in time. You feel that if she does not change something, move to plan B, or at least reduce that unforced error forehand, it's going to be coupled with those first serve misses that we've seen. They've really piled on pressure for her, which is a shame because she's a very, very good looking shot maker. She looks to be hitting the ball very cleanly, but scoreboard I guess doesn't lie. She'll be serving now at 2-5 to try and save the first set here at the L&T Mumbai Open. 2-5. So there's a start for Adka. This could be a chance for her to rebuild herself in this match. Gets that early chink of an advantage, 15 love up, and that hopefully will inspire her to do more. Raina looking to finish the set by breaking again, because then she'll get the advantage of serving first, of course, in the second set. She'll be pleased with that, Raina.
15,
Just looks like she's keen to get this set done and dusted as quickly as possible. Body language of Adka just looking a little defeated at the moment. Reina really taking advantage now. You feel she's on a bit of a roll. Reina goes to the towel. Skips across court to return. Important moments here in the first set. A weak looking first serve miss, to be honest with you. And yet she manages to get through that point. Reina's return right back to Adka, and she played into the open space. Reina probably a little disappointed with there. Could probably have done more with that second serve. It came straight back in the end to Adka, who was able to instinctively hit the winner. Again we go to a second serve. Reina just on the baseline, crouching. And Reina very happy with that. Beautiful reverse cross-court forehand pays dividends. Just looked to dominate that point with the forehand. Took the ball nice and early. At the height of the bounce. Played in the open space. Pressing. Adka looking tired there. Tried something a little bit different on the last shot, a bit of a moon ball. Didn't work for her. Again, it was a forehand, unforced error. Reina takes the set, and a slightly dejected Vaishnavi Adka walks back to her chair. Will be slightly disappointed with her performance thus far today. Troubled with unforced errors, troubled with first serve misses. She needs to forget about this quickly. She needs to reset. Everything going really Reina's way. Looking very calm, very composed. Will the first set follow the same? Will the second set follow the same pattern as the first? Or will we see a new invigorated Vaishnavi Adka come out in the second set? So Reina out first here for the start of the second set. Runs to the baseline, Rafa Nadal-esque in manner. takes the balls early. Adka slightly slower to take up a return position on the baseline. Set number 2 about to begin here at the L&T Mumbai Open. First serve fault, slightly long. And now Adka, looking just a little bit disappointed with herself, remonstrates with herself a little there on the baseline. She knows that these forehand errors are proving her costly at the moment. 15 love, Reina. Come on, says Reina. Beautiful drive forehand deep into the backhand corner. Asserting her dominance, it seems, so far. Very keen to get on with the next point. 30 love. Good, confident start to set 2 from Ankita Reina. Well, it didn't play off, but it was good to see Vaishnavi Adka try something a little bit different. It's the plan B that she needs to go to now. That would have been a beautiful cross-court drop shot backhand return. The idea better than the execution, but good to know that she's thinking creatively out there. And that's a point that will give Vaishnavi Adka some confidence. Those are the kind of points that she'll be looking to string together. Just get that sense that perhaps she's been a little bit passive, needs to up the tempo a bit. And again, that will give her a little confidence. Maybe just beginning to find her range here the way she would have liked to from the start of the match. But that is the kind of point you cannot afford to miss at this level of tennis. She looks dejectedly at her team. Ankita Reina again strides confidently to a chair. She has the 1-love lead. And you know, that is really what separates, I guess, the two players at the moment, is these unforced errors. Seemingly mostly on the forehand side for Vaishnavi Adka. You just wonder, you're just slightly surprised that maybe she hasn't tried to block some of these returns just to make Ankita play some more balls, to try and get away from some of these free gift points that she's granted Reina. You see a player like Tatiana Maria who slices a lot of shots, but gets a lot of balls back into court and makes the player play another shot, or makes the player play a shot down near their ankles, near their shoelaces, and they're not easy shots. So you just wonder whether on the next return game Adka should try something like that. Serving now, love 1. Nice change up from Adka. Gets her to 15 love. She's got to try and move Reina around a little bit more, you feel, if she's going to have any hope in this second set. It's going to take some creativity, take some bravery, I think. Let first serve. You really get the feeling now that Adka is thinking out there. Just took the pace off one of those shots there to change it up a little. And it worked for her. As they always say, you have to change a losing game. And are we beginning to see Vaishnavi Adka do just that? Good cross-court backhand. This is the kind of game that she would have wanted to play. This is a natural game. This is what tennis looks like for her when things are going her way and she's doing the things that she wants to do. Clever play, clever court craft from Reina. Doing just what she needed to do there. She'll be pleased with that. Both players going to the towel. Sense of this is a very important game 2 of set number 2. Both players desperate to win it. Well, it was the right idea. Excuse me, it was the right idea to try to hit high to that backhand corner of Reina. But it doesn't come off. It is another unforced forehand error. Will it be costly? Reina moves in. Just stepped inside the baseline there to return. Now just on the baseline. And the double fault will be exactly what she will be happy to see. You would just wonder if the heat is taking a little out of both players now. Playing the heat of this Mumbai sun. Textbook return from Ankita Raina, deep to the backhand. She'll be very happy with that. And again, after a good little passage of play, it's a worrying time again for Vaishnavi Adka as another first serve goes to the net. backhand is out. And there, Ankita Rayner secures herself the early break. 2-love up. Again, both players at the side of a court with the towels. That is a very important break for Ankita Rayner and could make it a much quicker day for her on the singles match court. With the comfort of a 2-love break, she'll be looking to consolidate that and serving now to try to make it 3-love. Rayner happy to see the gift of a wayward backhand there from Vaishnavi Adka. 15-love. Rayner now in full command, it seems. Beautiful backhand, double-handed backhand pass. Adka coming in really on a nothing ball. Gave the opportunity there to Ankita Rayner and she duly took it. Serving now, 30-love up. Backhand sails long from Rayner. Immediately she goes to her towel. Not happy, I think, with that unforced error. Just wants to give herself a few more seconds to compose. Obviously wants to consolidate the break. They say you haven't broken till you hold your next service game. And I'm sure that's something that's in her mind. Again, Vaishnavi Adka sets the point up beautifully, but a forehand error, 40-15 lead for Ankita Rayner, and you feel that the warning lights are really beginning for Vaishnavi Adka. One of the best points of a match, I guess, from a Vaishnavi Adka point of view. Took her opponent wide out on the forehand. Got the reward she was looking for. Keeps herself in the game. Rayner serving now 40-30, excuse me. Well, there it goes. 3-love. The match seems to just be slipping away from the grasp of Vaishnavi Adka, the world number 617, the 20-year-old, playing Ankita Rayner, world number 297, age 32. And are we seeing the end of a resistance of Vaishnavi Adka now? Remonstrating slightly with a team. Will be disappointed with the way things have panned out thus far on centre court for her. Obviously has a nice hitting style. When she plays the point she wants to play, you can see exactly what makes her such an exciting prospect for Indian tennis. But stringing those points together, eliminating the errors, has been something she hasn't been able to achieve thus far today. And Ankita Rayner has done everything very professionally. She's done everything that she's needed to do. She's kept very measured on court. And without really playing full out, you sense, she's fashioned this lead already of 6-2, 3-love. And she'll be extremely happy with the way it's going. so long the top gun in Indian women's tennis, and seemingly extremely keen to remain there, and why not? So, Vaishnavi Adka serving love 3, set 2. Confident, commanding return from Ankita Raina. It's gone quite quiet here. You sense that this is a make or break game for Vaishnavi Adka. And that is not a good sign for her. Deep return to the baseline, sky high miss hit, and it's 15-30. Adka serving. Slightly passive return there from Ankita Raina. Goes to the towel. Obviously not happy with that last point. But still in a very good chance with winning this game, 30-all. Finds the return she's looking for now. Gives herself a little come-on encouragement. Gets to break point. Surely the curtains are beginning to close now on Vaishnavi Adka's L&T Mumbai Open 2025. First serve sails quite long, unfortunately for her. Still the pressure's there on Vaishnavi Adka. Doesn't look happy there down on court. Face shows a certain level of dejection, I guess it's fair to say. And there, that will only deject her further. Nice cross-court short return. I don't know if a slight mishit, maybe not, maybe exactly what Ankita Raina had in mind, but it creates another breakpoint opportunity. But we're quickly back to juice. Vaishnavi Adka showing good courage to hang in here. Finds serve down the tee that she wanted, but miscalculates on the cross-court backhand. Ankita Raina ready to pounce. Another break point. Again, quickly back to juice. Slightly surprised Raina by that service down the middle. Her forehand sailed long. Raina looking to finish this off, but goes slightly wide on that aggressive double. It's a chance now for Vaishnavi Adka to get off a mark in set number 2. And she does just that. Gets out of jail somewhat there, Vaishnavi Adka. She'll be very happy with that. She's off the mark and can look to build on that. 3-1. Reina does have a break, but Vaishnavi Adka hangs in there, keeps courageous, kept solid in the most important points there, and gets herself a toehold in this set.
Velocity.
Are we about to see some revival here by Vaishnavi Adka? A glimmer of hope here now for her in the second set. Nikita finished that point happily for her with a nice reverse cross-court forehand. Doesn't want to hang around here on a hot day, of course. Serving here now at 15:30. Just sense that the heat is not something that Ankita Reina is enjoying at the moment. Out of nowhere, we see her opponent with 2 breakpoint opportunities. Just when you felt this match was going to an inevitable conclusion, you now have to wonder what the twists will be. Nikita guides, steers a beautiful forehand down the line. Beautifully crafted point. 30-40. Steers it beautifully herself. Vaishnavi Adka into the open space, and out of nowhere she breaks back, something which didn't look possible a few minutes ago, to be very honest with you. But out of nowhere Vaishnavi Adka has a break, and she strung together 2 good games there. Maybe Ankita Reina guilty of playing a little bit passively with such a commanding lead in set 2. But suddenly the arrears are cut and it's back on serve.
Yeah.
So we're back on serve. Vaishnavi Adka serving 2-3, set 2. Great start for her, and for once
15 love.
you feel a shift in momentum. Body language from her completely different now. 15 love. Reina will take heart from that though. Beautiful forehand return.
15 all.
Doing everything she wants it to do. 15 all. Very important game now for both players. Sense it could be very different if we get to 3 all. Just when she puts in a good first serve, Vaishnavi Adka with a great idea of a drop shot. Execution lets her down, and that could be costly. 15-30.
Press your.
30 all. It's a different Vaishnavi Adka right now. Both players sense the importance of the moment. Both go to the side, go to the towel. Both sensing the importance of their next few points. It's one of those key moments in a tennis match. And once again, the execution lets her down. Vaishnavi Adka
30, 40.
and Kita Reina very quickly up to that. Guessed where it was going to go, was there, right on time. And gives herself another break point.
New.
But will not be happy with that, Ankita Reina. Tense moments here in the second set. Juice. Reina goes to the towel. Adka set to serve. And it is, as you can see, the points speaking for themselves. Adka gaining in confidence seemingly by the minute now. A point away from 3-all, something that just did not look possible. Let her serve.
Late.
Tries to go down the line, and it's out. Or was it a let? Never mind for Ankita Reina.
New.
Reverse cross court forehand does the job for her. We're back to juice.
advantage right now.
Tense moments here. Unforced forehand error, you have to say, by Vaishnavi Adka, just when she was beginning to show us her game as she really would want to exhibit it. Makes no mistake there though, be very happy with that point. Kind of point that gives you confidence.
Deuce.
Nikita Raina is back at the towel, sensing the significance of the moment of this match. Very close. Very well played by Ankita Raina. Saw the opportunity and she took it. Just when you felt that in that point she was being a little passive, out of nowhere she fashioned a winner, which will give her a lot of happiness as she moves across to the ad court here. She has the break point, and let's see. Will we see a good first serve down the tee from Vaishnavi Adka?
Deuce.
Well, Adka doesn't go down the tee, she goes wide, but she still wins the point. Raina not entirely happy with the call on the baseline. Back at deuce. Just sense that this is a very pivotal game for both players. This second set on something of a knife edge right now. Adka beginning now to find a serve, you feel. More and more you're seeing the skill level that she has wanted to show from the beginning of the match. You can feel that confidence is there more and more, point by point. Nice return from Ankita Raina, finds the angle.
Deuce.
Both players wilting a little, you feel, under this relentless sun. We're back at deuce. Impossible to tell who's going to win this game. And a winner from Vaishnavi Adka. Finding a timing more and more. Advantage Adka. And this for 3 games all. That time did go down the tee, misses it. Where will she go now? Will she go out wide to the backhand? Beautiful, beautiful courtcraft by Ankita Raina.
Deuce.
Finds the open space there. Slight cat and mouse right now. This game is already now a long game, a pivotal game. Maybe a match-defining game. And Reina just wide with that backhand.
Advantage. Up.
And now it's Vaishnavi Adka at the towel. Serving now again to eliminate this deficit and make it 3 games all, second set. Cannot do it.
Deuce.
At the crucial moment, that earlier problem that we saw on the forehand side surfaces, and she gives the point to Ankita Reina, who will happily reset at deuce. Well, Reina just wondering whether that may have caught the baseline, but the call goes in favour of Vaishnavi Adka. Yet again, she will serve to reach 3-all. And yet again, a forehand error has undone her good intention. You just wonder whether Ankita Reina is seeing these forehands, the number of errors that are clocking up there on the forehand side by Adka. Are we going to see her play more and more to the forehand? Good point by Reina.
Advantage. Adka.
Looking to open up the court.
Advantage Reina.
Just sense if she gets ahead 4-2, it's going to be a very profitable advantage for her. And she does. Another forehand error from Vaishnavi Adka has coughed up that opportunity for Ankita Reina, and just when you felt that we were going to see somewhat of a 10-second set battle, Ankita Reina edges ahead 4-2, and that will give us a huge amount of relief as she serves now in the 7th game. Could this be Ankita Reina on the road to victory here in the first round of the LNT Mumbai Open? Adka goes long.
Pretty low.
Reina jumps out ahead. Serving now 15 love. And soon it's 30 love. She has a clenched fist. She knows the importance of this. If she can get to the sanctuary of a 5-2 lead, it could well be the springboard for a victory today. And it's looking promising for her. Adka, obviously still rattled by the last game, has miscued with a backhand return, and it's 40 love to Ankita Reina.
40-15.
40-15. Still Ankita Rayner in a good place right now in the second set.
Forty 30.
40-30. Where will Rayner serve now at this all-important point? Still got a game point. 40-30. And she does. She makes it 5-2. Backhand flies just wide from Vaishnavi Adka, and is that going to signal the end of her interest here in the singles of the LMT Mumbai Open 2025? Ankita Rayner goes to the changeover with a 5-2 lead. And this would be a confidence-building win for Ankita Rayner to beat a compatriot by a good scoreline in such an important tournament in her calendar would really help shift gears and, I guess, up her tempo for the year as it moves forward. So important times here for Ankita Rayner.
Time.
Looking now to close out this match on a hot, humid day here in Mumbai, South Mumbai, at the Cricket Club of India in Churchgate at the L&T Mumbai Open at WTA 125. Vaishnavi Adka, the world number 617, serves 2-5 down. Tired looking first serve, to be honest there. Looks like that transient momentum has somehow dissipated. As evidenced by that error, Ankita Rayner closes in on victory now, 3 points from reaching the second round of the L&T Mumbai Open. Adka serving now love 15. Desperate times for her now in this match. Again, the forehand sails long. Love 30. There's dejection, tiredness on her face. Rayner looking increasingly confident in body language. Love 30. And there we have 3 match points that come on from Ankita Rayner. She's done everything today that she's had to do. She'll be very pleased with her work rate and professionalism out there today. Tired serve, goes long. Rayner crouches, ready to pounce on a second serve, you feel. And doesn't have to. It's a double fault that sadly ends this contest.
6-2, 6-2.
Ankita Rayner through to the second round safely with a 6-2, 6-2 win over compatriot Vaishnavi Adka she will be very happy with that, and she goes through to the second round with a very confident display here on a sultry centre court. Next matchup will be Amina Bektas of America versus Jill Teichmann of Switzerland.
हॅलो नील
जेव्हा टॉस करायला दिवस येतील तेव्हा तुमच्याकडे बघायचं.
हां एक कारण कॅमेरा इकडेच आहे.
ठीक आहे.
थँक्यू. रुमाल तुझा पडलाय. हां बोल ना, बोल जे म्हणत. त्याची शंका बघितलं नाही मी. म्हणजे जे सर्वांना नाही का? त्याला फोन कर ना तुझ्याकडे. हां त्याचा लागत नाही. त्याचा घरी हा मी त्याला विचारतो. सकाळीच असणार. मी तर नाहीच आहे रविवारपर्यंत शूटिंग. मग आपल्या वेळ भेटणार कसं राहणार ना. मग तू का पाठवलाच नाही. तुला बोललो हे टी व्ही पाठव. मग तू पाठवणार. अरे मग त्याला लग्न नाही करायचं आहे. लग्न करायचं आहे मग वय झालं ना. ते 30 झाला. मग असं काय करतो. अरे असं काय मग तू मग लग्न तरी करणार. वाटतच नाही तो पोटी तू. असं काय. ठीक आहे मी विचारतो सुद्धा घरला आणि सांगतो. ओके हो सांगतो विचारतो. हां हो नको आता मी शूटिंगमध्ये आहे. मी विचारतो. 15 तारखेपर्यंत होईल बोललेला तरी पण मी विचारतो. ओके बोल ना. मला नाही बघितलं. टेनिस करतोय ना बहीण. 2-2.5 तर बघायलाच मिळत नाही. बघतो. ठीक आहे बघूया. माझं काय मला डायरेक्ट करतो. कमी आपल्या हातात उद्या आहे. मला नाही एक वेळ आहे ड्रायव्हरकडे. नाही मला नाही मिळणार पुढच्या आठवड्यात. कारण ड्रायव्हरपर्यंत ट्रेनिंग इथे SCCLला ब्रेबॉन वुमन्स ओपन नाही बाजूला कोर्ट आहेत ना छोटे. अरे भरपूर कोर्ट आहेत आपल्याला माहिती नाही. मी आपल्याला गेल्यावर घ्यायचं फोटो पाठवतो.
पाणी पिला कॉल आला दाखव.
हॅलो. नाही चेक नाही केलं मी. आलं तुला बघितलं ना. यतीन पण बोलत होता त्या दिवशी भेटलेला. नाही नाही त्यांनी काही स्वामीला मेसेज टाकला. मी काय मेसेज टाकलं नाही. ठीक आहे आलं तर आलं चालेल. नाही अशीच नाही 9 तारखेपर्यंत कालपासूनच चालू आहे. टेनिस आहे असेल तर मी आहे लक्ष. ऐकायला येत नाही ना अभिषेक?
Choose that one. 15 love. Tortilla. Tortilla. Butter. Game that one game off. Love 15. Tortilla. Due. Four. Advantage Taiwan.
Out.
Due.
Out.
Advantage vector. Due. Advantage Taiwan.
Out.
Due. Left. Cursor. Advantage Taiwan. Game Taiwan. Taiwan leads by 2 games to 1. Done. 50.
Out!
40, 50. Game done. Tagmati by 3 games to 1. Left, purple.
Oh!
Love 15.
Hold on!
Fifteen on. Fifteen, 30. Out. Thirty on. Thirteen, 40. Game done. Tagmati by 4 games to 1. Game time. Time leads by 5 games to 1. Love 15. Love 30.
Oh!
15-30. Fifteen 40. Game in first set time. 6 games to 1. New balls, please. Ladies and gentlemen, breakfast is retiring the Indians. Game 7 match 5-1, 6-1 retired.
क्विक किया
न्यू बॉल से
बता कहाँ प्रैक्टिस चालू है?
हाँ प्रैक्टिस
ये प्रैक्टिस है ना?
प्रैक्टिस है
प्रैक्टिस है, वो मैच हो गया।
प्रैक्टिस है प्रैक्टिस
क्या करें?
Vale, ahí estuvo mejor. Pero aguantar un poco. Aguanta, exacto, no te vayas. Aguanta.
हाँ बोल। केंद्रामधून तुला ते मेल कर ना त्याला. हां त्याचा मेल आय डी घेतो, मेल कर त्याला. तो आता बिझी आहे 2-4 दिवस, 7 तारखेपर्यंत. त्याचा मेल आय डी घेतो, मग तू 2-3 दिवसात त्याला मेल कर. पाठवतो.